Hi, so the problem I wanted to discuss today is pressure and its effect on students. Um, Students face many types of pressures, one being parents. Parents, in most cases, just want their children to be successful, but once it goes past a certain extent, it can be draining for the student in question. Another pressure is athletics. In most cases, um, students can't be failing in order to play, and so coaches have punishments as incentives to make sure their kids are successful. And it's also the fact that you're juggling a whole sport which takes a lot of time out of your day, along with schoolwork. And another pressure is college acceptance. Many colleges take don't accept students that are beneath their requirements, those being academic. Like UT, for example, doesn't accept students that aren't in the top 7% of their classes, which also brings up the rank system and how it's basically a competition. You might be deemed unintelligent if you're subpar in your rank, which can create social issues. And back to the college acceptance topic, your rank can determine your future. Another issue is financial issues. Some students have jobs on top of school, which can become very draining and very stressful because you not only have to do school, but you have to do a job to provide for your family. And not only that type of issue, but if you lack in money, you might need scholarships for college, and so which requires a vigorous amount of work. And so if you're trying to get a scholarship for athletics or school, that just puts even more stress on you. And so I did a study with my fellow classmates, and I asked them, what do you think pressure influences your success in school? And the majority said yes. I even asked them what pressures they have experienced, and college acceptance seems to be the highest, which I can vouch for myself, because you're fighting with most kids in the nation to get into a college, and that just puts a whole lot of pressure on you. And so that brings up the problem of what issues arise from these pressures. And so in most cases, it causes students to cheat because they feel like they need to be better. And so they cheat to become that valedictorian or whatever you want to be. And it can also cause students to procrastinate. If you become so drained that you don't even feel like doing school, that can be an issue, and it can cause problems for you in the future. Another huge issue is mental health. These pressures can cause stress. One study even explained the causes of stress, the effects of stress, which can be fear, burnout, which can lead to procrastination, as I mentioned earlier, even anxiety, worry, or distress. And so that can have a huge effect on your mental health. And another study linked mental health and high school together. 61% of teens say they feel pressure to get good grades, which we've already discussed those causes. And 31.9% of teens have anxiety disorder, which you saw earlier, the effects of that. And so in order to stop all of these pressures, some people say eliminating the rank system would take the pressure away, because despite some students thriving in the rank system, it can hurt others. But I believe that when you take that amount of pressure away, it might hurt students more than before because they will lack motivation. So I believe the solution to these problems is eliminating different causes, like the parental causes or coaches, by creating, if you create informational meetings for parents to show the effects these pressures cause on the students, it would alleviate enough pressure where it's not a toxic environment. Another solution is to prevent one main problem, cheating, is to ask teachers to create assignments and other things like that to remove cheating. And it's not for, I know some teachers will say that, you know, you should have a certain respect for your classes and for your teachers not to cheat. But I feel like teachers should do it for those of the students that don't cheat and already have these pressures of scholarships or getting into college and how the cheaters hurt them. And so getting rid of that can alleviate pressure for those who don't cheat. And so those are my solutions, and hopefully one day those will work.